Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. And in this video, I want to point out 10 facts that are included in the book of Jonah that really aren't pointed out whenever the story is portrayed, whether it's for children or adults. How many of these did you recognize or know? But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. Number 1. Jonah was the son of Amittai. Who is he? We don't know, but that is who his father was. Number 2. Jonah ran and fled to Tarshish because he thought he could actually hide from the Lord. Number 3. Jonah was honest about himself being the cause of the trouble the ship was having. And he didn't try to hide it. And he asked them to throw him overboard because he knew that once that happened, they would no longer be in danger. Number 4, the men cried unto the Lord and said, "We beseech thee, O Lord, we beseech thee. Let us not perish for this man's life, and lay not upon us innocent blood." But prior to that, they had prayed to every other god they knew, and the living God was the last resort. Number 5, once they threw Jonah overboard and the sea ceased from raging, the men feared the Lord exceedingly and offered not only a sacrifice unto him, but they also made vows. Number 6, Jonah described being in the belly of the fish as the belly of hell. Now, whenever this story is performed or conveyed to us, it's just him sitting in a stomach and you see maybe bones and fish, and it's seen as just a very quiet, dark place. But Jonah described it as hell, which means it was not a fun place. Number 7, Jonah prayed to God inside the fish, saying not only will he sacrifice unto the Lord with the voice of thanksgiving, but that he will also pay that he vowed, because salvation is of the Lord. And immediately the Lord heard him, acknowledged him. Followed by number 8, the Lord spake unto the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. So that means that not only can we hear the voice of the Lord when our ears are open, when we choose to hear, but also animals can hear God. Number 9, after Jonah got to Nineveh and gave them the word the Lord had given him to proclaim, the people of the land not only proclaimed a fast and put on sackcloth from the greatest to the least, but they even had their cattle and animals undergo a fast and also put sackcloth on them. So these people were serious about getting redemption from the Lord, about being forgiven, and crying unto God so that he would not destroy them as he had given prophecy to Jonah. And that's pretty interesting, because it's one thing for man to cover himself with sackcloth and take a fast, but to also include the beasts that were in the land, or the cattle and the animals, and cover them with sackcloth and have them fast as well, that was some pretty serious dedication. And number 10, Jonah wasn't happy that the Lord forgave them. And so the Lord gave him an example of preparing a gourd, making it come over his head so that it would be a shadow over his head to deliver him from his grief. And after he was happy, the Lord produced a worm and smote the gourd so that it withered. And he did this as an example to Jonah, because Jonah didn't think that the people deserved forgiveness. And he kept saying it was better for him to die. And the Lord said to him, "Jonah, doest thou well to be angry for the gourd?" And he said, "I do well to be angry, even unto death." Then said the Lord, "Thou hast had pity on the gourd, for the which thou hast not labored, neither madest it grow, which came up in a night, and perished in a night. And should not I spare Nineveh, that great city, wherein are more than 60,000 persons, that cannot discern between their right hand and their left hand, and also much cattle. So 120,000 people, or at least 120,000 people, received forgiveness from God. And he uses as an example to teach Jonah about forgiveness as well. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you so much. Continue to be happy, healthy, and whole. See you next time.